Race fans, welcome once again to Gravity Throttle Racing. This is Air Intake.
And I'll be bringing the play-by-play. This is Richard Gere.
Hey Richard, you know the A-Team brought in their food truck, and they have fresh moose burger.
Yeah, did you see James Ironbeard had a pretty bad accident on our new track we have yet to reveal?
Yeah, I heard about that. He fell off the sand dunes and straight onto a floor lamp.
Hey, that's the Soapbox Derby vehicle coming up at halftime.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves because first, we need to introduce the drivers.
Wow, the semifinals.
For semifinal number 1. So here we go. The number 1 seed, the Essex boys, and that is the Duracell Bunny driving that bison. That's on the outside lane. Snowy Shift next to him. Representing South Africa. Now the number 7 seed is Ross Rodden from Rodden Racing. And on the inside lane, the number 2 seed, Spirit of 64 Racing, is Maple A. Brody. These are our first 4 semifinalists.
And race fans, the formatting is a little bit different. It's going to be an 8-round race. The first 4 rounds will not be with the train. No extra points there. And there they go. Look at the Duracell Bunny pull way out in the lead, but now Snowy Shift and Ross Rodden seem to have the lead as they make their way. Nice drifting by Snowy. Oh, wait a minute though, a little tangle up. Look at Ross, just cool as can be, coming around the Joker lane, well into the lead on Runway 3. No one else is in sight. Now that's a great way to start an 8-round race. Here he comes down the Scrambler. Oh, he flips it over, but pulls it together and crosses easily in first. Oh, and Maple A. Brody has crashed. Snowy Shift has taken second. The Duracell Bunny just rotating and twisting around for third.
The Duracell Bunny was quick off the line, and then Ross Rodden took charge, but watch what happens. Did you see that? Watch what happens to Maple A. Brody. We'll show you the replay one more time. Coming down the Joker lane, gets a little bit loose in the lane and does manage to recover. Remember, Maple was coming down the Scrambler, and look at what happened to the Duracell Bunny, barely making it around the turn, but was able to finish. Now here we see Maple A. Brody crash out on the Scrambler. Unfortunately, 0 points. The leader right after the first round of racing is Ross Rodden. Snowy Shift has 3 points for second.
Okay, race fans, now this is round 2. Already we're about to kick it off with the Bison on the inside lane. That big old Bison, Duracell Bunny, another good start. Has the lead, but wow, look at the others just rocket on ahead. How in the world did they get so far ahead of the Bison? A little bit hard on the drift there, and Snowy's going to challenge Ross. But it's Maple A. Brody that seems to have, and does have a lead on Runway 3. Is Maple going to keep it together around the big U? And now the Scrambler, looking pretty good, swimming through the finish line in first. Ross in second. Here comes Snowy Shift in third, and the Duracell Bunny's going to pull in 1 extra point for fourth.
That was a fantastic run by Maple A. Brody. Very efficient. Down the Joker lane, no troubles at all. And manages, even though it's a little bit further than the main lanes, manages to pull on ahead as we see here. Duracell Bunny has 3. It is Maple A. Brody with 4, Ross Rodden with 7, and Snowy Shift has 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the drivers are now back at the top, and closest to us is Snowy Shift, representing South Africa. And here we go. Wow, once again, Duracell Bunny lead, but there goes Maple A. Brody. No, the Duracell Bunny is pulled back ahead, and it is Snowy Shift doing nice drifting. Oh, a little bit of a collision. There goes Ross, but it is Snowy Shift that has the lead. Snowy Shift making his way down the runway in first. Ross is in second at this point. Let's see how Snowy Shift does down the Scrambler. Nice, smooth, straight as can be, and pulling it in. There's the Duracell Bunny. Wow, once again, Ross and Snowy Shift have beaten him down the mountain.
Looking back here at the RU Trek and Replay, both Ross and Maple overdrift a bit, but Maple gets the worst of it. Once again, it's another stretch down the runway for these 3 drivers, and as we tally up the scores, Snowy Shift with the first place finish has pulled within 1 point to Ross Rodden, who has the lead, and the Duracell Bunny so far is just being outrun to the finish.
Well, and it's been a good showing so far for Ross Rodden, who's here on the inside from Australia. Oh, look at that Duracell Bunny pull on ahead, and now he is looking quite smooth and has the lead. There's Snowy Shift on the Joker lane with the lead. Good drifting. Maybe the Duracell Bunny can pull on ahead and take first, but I don't know. That is Snowy Shift. Snowy Shift is just blasting down Runway 3, and here comes Ross. He's challenging the Duracell Bunny, but they're not even in the picture. Here comes Snowy Shift. Wonderful. Down the Scrambler in first place with a 24-second time. Here come the others. The Duracell Bunny has the lead. He's holding it together quite well and will come through for second place, ahead of Ross Rodden, who has third.
Race fans, want to remind you that this is the race before the halftime, and the fourth race starts with Maple A. Brody spinning out on the drift. And then look at this tangle up that we see between the Duracell Bunny. Ross Rodden is just pushing and trying to get past, but not this time. As we look at the scoreboard, the real surprise here is the Duracell Bunny 4 points behind Ross Rodden and Maple A. Brody needing a miracle. Let's go to the halftime.
Harvey, Billy, hold my beer, guys. Okay, you're looking at Train Runner, and this was brought to us by Imagination. I think that's how we pronounce it.
Sounds good.
And boy, there's a lot of pieces to it. We've got Billy and Harvey on board.
Ow!
Another big tall guy that just got his head plopped off.
He sure did.
And the yellow ejection seat. There's a yellow. Okay, that is Genghis Khan. But now that is not Genghis Khan. That's one of the big dudes there. Everybody's out of the vehicle.
Look at that.
And there goes Genghis Khan, ejected like all the way to Kingdom Come.
That was crazy.
All right, they're going to try again now. They're going to give him a harder push. And he makes it over, but he falls out. Oh, Genghis Khan doesn't quite make it past the creek jump. Hey, look at that. Season 2 champion, Ewan McLightsaber, pushes him and he still falls out. Sean, you got to stay in. You got to stay in that soapbox derby car. Let's see if it makes it down to the bottom.
Kids, let this be a lesson to you to always wear your seatbelt.
It's coming along, but oh, it's stuck now. Okay, Genghis Khan is back in the seat.
Look, Richard, Ewan McLightsaber is coming to give him a push.
Well, that's thoughtful. No, he won't give him a push. I think Ewan is just interested in getting to the bottom and making that clock stop before it runs to infinity.
Yeah, I was getting a little tired myself. This halftime seems like it's been infinitely long. And a 1,510 second run.
All right. Thank you, Sean, for participating, and Ewan for helping him out. Let's go on now. It is the second half of racing, the scoring. We are adding the train bonus to the 2 outside lanes. Race fans, we've got Spirit of 64 on the inside, and look at the Duracell Bunny just motor on ahead once again. The others have caught him, though. Snowy Shift has the inside line onto the drift. There's a good one. So does the Duracell Bunny. Looking good so far, and Ross Rodden has the lead. Now on the Joker lane, there he comes, and he is going to crash into Snowy Shift, and look at Spirit of 64. Maple A. Brody pulling in, but he flips over. And now, Snowy Shift has a nice drive down the Scrambler for first, Ross Rodden in second, and the Duracell Bunny in third. Wow.
Race number 5, and the Duracell Bunny has been beaten again by Snowy Shift, who got 2 points there, and by Ross Rodden. Now, the Duracell Bunny does collect 2 extra points. What a battle going on here, and for Maple A. Brody, just an unfortunate series of events as he tries to cut in on Ross Rodden. Looking good, but unable to collect any more points. The Duracell Bunny is 3 points behind Ross Rodden, and Snowy Shift has the lead.
There are 3 races that remain. The Duracell Bunny is now closest to us, and it is Snowy Shift, Ross Rodden, that will have a chance for extra points. Here we go. Spirit of 64, Maple A. Brody is looking good and carries the lead, and Ross Rodden is flipped over. Look at Spirit of 64, Maple looking good. Nice drifting by Snowy Shift, always a good drifter. And he will collect 3 points, or so it looks like right now. Down the runway, he's got the lead, but look at Maple pull out to the outside. He carries it on past Snowy Shift. In the background, we see the Duracell Bunny, and oh no, Maple is flipped over. Snowy Shift is going to collect first. And the Duracell, oh my goodness, the Duracell Bunny is stuck.
I'll bet that Duracell Bunny is kicking his little bun because he had a chance to get up to and perhaps have more points than Ross Rodden. There's the accident we see. And of course, the Duracell Bunny saw the whole thing unfold. 3 points are going to be awarded to Snowy Shift. A wonderful drive-by of Spirit of 64, and Maple has a nice move. We've seen that before, where they go to the outside and are able to outmaneuver the opponent. But for Maple, another string of bad luck down the Scrambler. And the only finisher, as Richard said, is Snowy Shift, who clearly has the lead.
And for Snowy Shift, he is going to be going on to the finals. He's on the inside, but keep your eyes on the Duracell Bunny and on Ross Rodden on the outside. Oh, wow. And the Snowy Shift seems to be out of it now. Here comes Ross. And now he is stuck behind. Another opportunity for the Duracell Bunny. And Maple has got the lead coming around. There is the Duracell Bunny. And did I see Snowy Shift? I thought we had lost him. But there it is. Snowy Shift in third place. Here comes Spirit of 64 Maple taking first. That's very encouraging. And oh my goodness, Snowy Shift takes second as the Duracell Bunny tries to recover.
Well, race fans, a lot has happened. We'll go back to the Are You Track and Replay. Look at Snowy Shift. He actually flips over, flips back on his wheels, and take a look at this. The other cars are driving along, and here comes Snowy Shift on the Joker lane, already catching back up. There's 3 points for Maple A. Brody. But look at Snowy Shift pushing the issue, making his way down the runway. Of course, the Duracell Bunny is not an easy competitor to pass. Let's take one more look at the scores after 7 races. 1 point separates the Duracell Bunny and Ross Rodden. As Maple A. Brody is now in the game with 11 points, he could actually move on.
That's so true. So true. Now, Maple A. Brody is on the outside. He will be getting extra points. So will the Duracell Bunny. Ross Rodden has the lead by 1 over the Duracell Bunny, and the Duracell Bunny's crashed out already. Wow. Here we go. Down the race, and Maple is sliding on the drift section and appears to be stuck. There are 2 drivers. These are your 2 drivers, race fans, who will be moving on. Look at them go. Can you believe it? Ross Rodden, the number 7 seed. Snowy Shift, the number 8 seed. They are champions over the number 1 and number 2 seed in the EV tournament.
A huge congratulations to both of them coming in here and taking on such tough competition. But for the Duracell Bunny, boy, what an uncharacteristic, cockeyed jump over the creek, takes the bunny out early. Look at these two. They're both quite fast, very efficient on the course. They were very consistent as well. And now, the final scores are in, with Snowy Shift putting in an incredible 32 points, finishing every race, and Ross Rodden tracking in race 8, another 4 points to guarantee a second spot.
Thank you, Duracell Bunny from the S6 Boys, and thank you, Maple from Spirit of 64. We're very happy you participated in this tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, the semifinals have led us to 2 of the 4 positions going into the finals. You see them there. Semifinal number 2 will feature Ned Munson from Tiny Track Cars, Puff, Sneaky Bob, and Bay City Daryl.
Are you charging?
Meow!